Hi, beautiful Geminis, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me here. This is a past life deck, and sometimes we can learn a lot from the past life. It affects our current life in many situations. Let's see what's going on. Unrequited love and Celtic is here. Biblical spouse, love life. So, somebody may have been in an unrequited love situation in a past life, but because of belief systems, ooh, what's this? Trees and a farm. So somebody may have grown up on the farm, may have been dealing with ships. Someone may have roots as far back as Asia. Hmm. Maybe they had a spouse and maybe someone was dealing someone with someone from a foreign country with Asian roots here. Angels are here, so let's see what this is about. Tell me more about this. Hardships. Someone had a lot of hardships. There was some kind of war here or conflicts. Something to do with living. It could be communal living. Communal living. So somebody may have, like, got a karmic in the middle. So somebody may have taken a vow, but they broke someone's heart. This is in a past life. Now, someone is, like I said, there could be foreign lover here. There could have been a foreign lover. Maybe somebody was in, like, got themselves in with a karmic lover here. What's going on here? Yep, third party. Now, maybe this person traveled to a foreign country. Maybe they found a foreign lover, and it could be Asian descent. I am not sure. And there could have been a lot of judgment about this. There could have been a lot of gossip about this, and maybe somebody is reaping what they have sown. Now, it's almost like somebody could have gotten someone pregnant. Shocked everybody. What's going on? So this person, whatever they do for work, yep, there's someone in the midst here. Making promises. and hurt somebody. Now maybe they blame somebody for entrapping them. I don't know, maybe they did something reckless here and got trapped into a marriage. And it seems as if they might be dealing with a foreigner. They feel trapped, feeling like they couldn't abandon this person. It's like angels overseeing something that, oh, see, because they left a soulmate. Oh, wow. They cut their soulmate out, rejected their soulmate for some type of, telling someone that they fathered some children. Okay, so there's some kind of karma for the Empress because of their actions. There's some kind of travel here. It's stuck with a child. Heavy burdens. They were hiding and lying. They're hiding something from their spouse. It's like, so this person, there's some kind of foreign travel here and foreign connection here where this person traveled to some foreign country or got involved with a foreigner. And it's like they they got trapped. They may have impregnated someone and got trapped. And it's almost like it's an unrequited love situation, but they're doing it. They left their soulmate. This could have happened in this lifetime, and it could have happened in a last lifetime. That same darn karma coming back. So it's like they're in a relationship with their soulmate and they were playing around and they may have got someone pregnant and it's a foreigner. It is a foreigner of some type. And then that foreigner could have gotten pregnant. And so they cut out their soulmate to do the right thing by this person, but it's an unrequited love situation. They're in love with their soulmate, but they're out of duty and obligation or responsibility to the karmic. Mhm. Yep. Yep. And now they're heavily burdened. Oh boy. This feminine is being deceptive. They were hoping and wishing to get pregnant. They are deceptive. Whoever this feminine is deceptive. They're lying about something. I'm not sure what. They're lying about something. They could have been juggling. There's some kind of conflict here. So this person's suspicious of the karmic. They're like being too friendly to another masculine or something here. Something going on here. Who's about the father? Maybe they didn't want to, I don't know, of the children, father of these children. Maybe there's one more than one baby daddy here. Kind of looking like there is. This person is suspicious of the karmic. They're like, something going on here about the fathers. Fathers. Eh, I don't know if they're different baby daddies here or what's going on, or there is like this person's like, hey, um, somebody is manipulating. The feminine, one of the feminines here is manipulating these masculines. That's what's going on. These masculines might be talking to each other. I'm not sure what's going on. Or there's, it seems to be that these masculines are getting manipulated. Hmm. There is travel involved here. There is travel involved here. Somebody is from a foreign country or they traveled to a foreign country. And it's like these masculines is getting manipulated. The feminine in question, the they could have married the karmic or committed to the karmic. And there's some controversy about the baby daddies, so the father of the children. There could be three potential fathers here. But the menfolk here is getting manipulated. Like they're in an unrequited love situation. And they're there out of duty or obligation or responsibility, feeling responsibility for the child or the children. And these masculines, and there's three potential masculines here, they're getting manipulated by this feminine. I don't know if they're getting sucked in or if these masculines need to talk to one another. Uh, there could be some need for a DNA. It's like one masculine is like looking at the feminine with another masculine. And it's like similarities here, familiarity or similarities here. Maybe these masculines need to talk to one another and find the truth out. Because somebody is saying, um, I wasn't having sex with that person at the time. I saw them with someone else. I'm not having sex. I didn't have sex with them. It's almost like there's a question of who the father is because there's three potentials here. So I think that these masculines need to sit down with one another and I think that they need to have a discussion and they better figure out some timing and they better figure out some dates here because the feminine is hiding something and the feminine is lying. The feminine is being deceptive. They left their soulmate for this karmic. It's an unrequited love situation. They're not really in love, but they're there out of duty and obligation, thinking that they were the father of a child or a couple of kids. But the thing is, there's more than one. There's three potentials. That's what they're not disclosing. That the feminine had been juggling when they got pregnant. The karmic. It's almost like they're these masculines better start talking to each other. So they're going to find out some information here. It's almost like the masculines had better start communicating with each other because there's something going on about paternity or DNA that a talk or a discussion at minimum has to be done here because the feminine in question is being deceptive. They had other options. Hmm. And it's not like one of these masculines was hoping and wishing for a child, or they were hoping and wishing that the child was theirs, or something like that. The feminine is not, karmic feminine is not being honest about the fatherhood here, or the paternity, or whatever. They're not disclosing the truth, hiding the fact that they was juggling. So I don't know, there's three masculines here, all concerned about this child. These masculines need to talk to one another, or if they don't want to talk to one another, they need to at least get a DNA. I mean, it's every child's right to know who their parents are. Wow. There are three potential fathers here. And it's like the feminine is, they are not being honest. They are being secretive. They're hiding the fact that they was juggling more than one masculine when they got pregnant. That's what this read is saying. So that could have happened in a prior life and it could be happening in this life. One of these masculines is hoping and wishing that the child is theirs. Hmm. They, oh boy. So they left their soulmate to do the right thing by this karmic. What they thought they were doing the right thing. Hmm. So the they better get to the root of this if they ever want to find out the truth. They're being deceived. Of course, that's not going to be for every Gemini, but this is the story that came out. It's almost as if, like, they could have married this foreigner thinking that they were going to do the right thing, that they could, look after this child, bring this child up. I mean, but the child has to know the truth of who they belong to, you know? Mm, see, forgiveness is here. That's what it's saying, Gemini. It's almost like the child in this story deserves the right to know who their biological father is. And these masculines better figure it out because one of these potential fathers has been hoping that this is their child, but they see signs that someone is being too affectionate to other masculines. They was like hoping and wishing this child was theirs. Another one don't want nothing to do with the child. And I don't know about the third one. Like I said, take it as it resonates. But the moral of the story is Spirit is saying that these potentials had better get some DNA testing done, because it's the child's right. It's not about the adults. It's about the child's right to know who their lineage is and what their lineage is. It's true. It's not about the adults. It's about the child and the rights of the child, not about the rights of the parents. It's about the child's rights, not the parental rights, the child's rights. And people tend to forget that sometimes when they're bringing uh, little ones up. They forget about the rights of the child. They get into their own agendas and they forget about the rights of the child. And the feminine here is being deceptive. And that ain't good for the child. Take care.